In today's video, we're taking a look at how to replace your miter saw blade easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do. Everything that we use on the video, we're gonna leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So no matter which brand of miter saw you have, the technique will be the same. So you woke up today and cutting is in your mind. You used your miter saw and you looked at the wood and it seemed the wood lost this fight. The miter saw had one job and it seems it was seek and destroy. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. Way far on the outfield where the fouls are catched, but we got it. And remember, safety is the #1 thing. The last thing you want on a clear sunny day is to die. So if you have a sliding miter saw, locking it in place is the way to go. Next, depending on your miter saw, it might have come with the removal tool already included. In this particular case is an Allen key. In your case, it may be a Torx key, or maybe just a simple wrench would get the job done. The second most important thing is to find the rotation of your particular blade and miter saw. You can get this information by turning on your miter saw for a few seconds and seeing the rotation of the blade. Or if you notice on the blade guard housing, you will see an arrow pointing to the direction of the blade. And this information is very important, so when we install the new blade, we will match it. Once we find the rotation of the blade, the most important thing is disconnecting your machine. Living another day is priority. Next, we want to locate the screw that holds the blade guard in place, and what this does is prevent the blade guard from going all the way back or getting stuck in the back position. And what we want to do is loosen it enough so that hook that holds the blade guard in place would have enough room to clear it and let us open the blade guard all the way out of the way. In this case is a Phillips screw. In your case, it might be a flathead screw or Torx screw, an Allen key, a cyborg, whichever monster was thrown your way. We know you got this. Now we can push the blade guard all the way to the back. And the third most important thing, we want to find the button that locks your fingers in your hand. I mean the button that locks the blade from moving. Always remember, you can find this information in your owner's manual. We want to press and hold the button. Meanwhile, being careful, we move the blade until it locks in place. Now that our fingers are all intact, we're going to take our removal tool, in our case is the Allen key, and we want to insert it on the nut that holds the blade in place. And depending on the gunk and grime of your particular saw is how hard the initial break is going to be. So this is a time where you roll up your sleeves, show your muscles, and show the world all your strength and beauty. And always remember the ancient rule passed down generation to generation, which is for miter saws clockwise and for circular saws counterclockwise, which basically means lefty loosey, righty tighty is not gonna work. We will do the opposite. Always remember to use both arms for an even pump. Once loosened, it's very important that we hold on to the bolt and the washer. As you can see, the washer has flat sides, which we want to make sure that we place it that way when we reinstall it. Now you've done it. We can go ahead and remove the blade and make way for our new one. Now you have a big metal gift that you can provide to your loved one. I mean that we can recycle according to the ordinance of your city, state, country's location. And now comes the most important thing of the installation. We want to verify your new blade's rotation and place it accordingly to your miter saw. You will usually see an arrow on both the blade and your miter saw. And we want to make sure that they're both pointing to the same direction. We go ahead and insert it, get our washer, verify that we're installing it correctly, and lastly, place our bolt. And this will help to avoid any thread damage, and then we can end it with the key. We want to press and hold the button, so we're basically are going to reverse engineer our way to glory. Once we feel it tight, that's good enough. We want to go ahead and place our finger protecting gear, I mean our blade guard back, by pushing it back down and tightening our screw back. And now you've done it. You become a first generation blade master of this generation. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's the link to our latest video.